All right, here we are at Home Daily Bible Readings. We're on Friday, Festival of Purim established. This is Esther 9:18 through 23 and 29 through 32. So we have the players that we see in this story are Ahasuerus, Haman, Esther, Mordecai. These four players. So by the time we get to the last two chapters, chapter 9 and chapter 10, we're at April 17th, which we're at chapter 9, we see where Esther and Mordecai have brought victory to the children of Israel, to the Jews that are living in this Persian country. In 250 provinces, Jews are living all out in those provinces, and Jews are the ones that were going to be persecuted because a decree was set that they should be persecuted, killed, destroyed. Esther, the queen at the time, is that person who went to the king along with her uncle Mordecai, and they got it all reversed. So here we are today at Esther 9:18 through 23, and then 29 through 32. But the Jews that were at Shushan assembled together on the 13th day thereof, and the 14th day thereof, and on the 15th day of the same day they rested, and made it a day of feasting and gladness. And so now you're seeing where they got the Purim from. This is one of the celebrations or the feasts that the Jews actually do, Feast of Purim. Therefore, the Jews of the villages that dwelt in the unwalled towns made the 14th day of the month of Adar a day of gladness and feasting, and a good day, and of sending portions to one another. And Mordecai wrote these things and sent letters to all the Jews that were in the provinces of the king Ahasuerus, both near and far, to establish this among them, that they should keep the 14th day of the month of Adar, and the 15th day of the same day yearly, as the days wherein the Jews rested from their enemies, and the month which they was turned unto them from sorrow to joy, and from mourning into a good day, that they should make them the days of feasting and joy, and of sending portions to one another, and gifts to the poor. And the Jews undertook to do as they had begun, and as Mordecai had written unto them. Then Esther the queen, the daughter of Abihail, and Mordecai the Jew wrote with all authority to confirm this second letter of Purim, and he sent the letters unto all the Jews to the 127 provinces of the kingdom of Ahasuerus with words of peace and truth, to confirm these days of Purim in their times appointed, according to Mordecai the Jew and Esther the queen had enjoined them, and as they had decreed for themselves and for their seed the matters of fasting and their cry. And the decree of Esther confirmed these matters of Purim, as it is written in the book. So earlier it said, it talks about, in the book of Esther, it talks about 250 provinces. And then here it talks about the 127 provinces of the king of Ahasuerus. But the 250 was outlying and all of those people around. And then it talks about Purim and how it is established and what it was established for, this Purim, and how Mordecai and Esther set into motion, put it into writing. This is what you should do on this day. This is what this feast is established for, and this is how you should do it. You should make it a day of feasting and joy, sending of portions one to another, and giving gifts to the poor. And the decree confirmed these matters of Purim, as it is written in the book. And that's that lesson today.